Hello friends, and welcome to the very first edition of Ryobi Redux, where we take Ryobi tools, some of them good, some of them not so good, and we make them have another life, or even better than they originally were. And sometimes you strike gold. Well, see before us the Ryobi 40 volt vacuum, leaf vacuum. It's a pretty good piece of equipment. It's a little bit heavy. I actually modified one of these for my mother-in-law, who's in her late 70s, because it is a heavy unit. I put wheels on it so that she can actually wheel it instead of carrying it. And that's what we're looking at too, is making these products more ergonomic as well. So apparently, Ryobi does put a lot of research in, makes a lot of good tools, but it never hurts to have input from the outside, what they call the outsider advantage. And that's what we're providing here as well. There's probably a disclaimer I should say. It's like, don't try these things on my account or on what I say. But if you do modify them, just be careful. It's going to ruin your warranty, things like that. So don't try it at home if you don't have to. But there's a few things that we like to do to make products better, more ergonomic for older ones and such. And also those that probably should have been a little bit more researched and improved before they hit the market. And the example of the leaf blower here, like I say, it's been modified. I'll show you a picture of that later. And these two here, this one and this one here, are the actual motor body of that leaf blower, or leaf vacuum I'd rather, and I changed them into leaf blowers. What you want to do if you're going to do that is you got to take this, what I call the nail trimmer, off. That's a blade that goes inside the spinning fan blade there to chop up the leaves. And you definitely want to have a garden place, because you don't want to get your fingers in there. But the reason why I modified these is because it's pretty nice, because it has actually two handles compared to your regular leaf blower. It only has one. And the other advantage is, with the regular leaf blower like we have right here, which is this is a very nice unit, the brushless 18 volt. When you're using this, sometimes this will come against your body, the suction side of it will come against your body and just cut off all your flow. It's kind of annoying. So the advantage of this Ryobi, what I call the Ryobi Rhino, because it's got a section here where you can store the extension for your blower tube, and it kind of looks like a Rhino, and it does have a lot of power. So if I was Ryobi, I would market that as there's nothing more powerful than the Ryobi Rhino for blowing you away. But anyways, we'll try to add some comedy as we go along too. This is the first episode, so we'll get polished as we go along. And the advantage of this is you don't have that problem of, when you're using it, you can eliminate the heaviness by resting it right on your front of your leg if you want, using one hand or two, and you never have to worry about the air being blocked off by going against your shirt or your leg or something like that. And I thought that was pretty cool, and they are very powerful, probably a little bit more noisy because it wasn't designed to be a blower, but it does have the heavy duty impellers on the blades on the impeller there, so it will last quite a long time. I'm sure if I was designing this, I would put like a squirrel cage fan inside there to get more CFM out of it and keep it a little bit quieter. But hey, these two bodies were thrown out at the local half off store. The one is brand new. I imagine they threw them out because there is like a special safety switch up here that needs to be locked in place. The vacuum part of it needed to be locked in place there, so it wouldn't run. Someone get their fingers hurt. So all you basically do is put the screw in there to make that interlock work, so that you would have the power going to the motor there. And like I say, these are the 40 volt ones as well, whereas the 18 volt is nice. I did have a 40 volt like this, and I think these were pretty comparable to that as far as CFM. I haven't really measured that, but hey, for nothing, it's a pretty good deal. So hopefully you enjoyed this, and if you do make modifications, don't blame me if something happens. Thank you.